Hi, I'm Katie. I'm super excited about being the women's health and hormone resident expert at the barn. As I'm sure you already know, fab new wellness, slow food, eatery deli in Chichester. So who am I and what do I do? So I'm a GP by background and I set up and run Clinic 51, which is a women's health and menopause service. Why did I set it up? Basically because I think hormones play such an important part in women's life, and it is an area that very few people know very much about, and that includes medical professionals. So it can be really, really hard to get good, evidence-based, safe advice and help at this time in life. And let's face it, every woman is going to have a menopause. Not every woman has a child, and yet obstetrics and gynaecology services are widely available. But every woman has a menopause, and 51% of the population are women. So essentially, everyone is affected by this, because most women, most men who know women will also be affected by this area. We have estrogen receptors all over our bodies. So from about 40 onwards, the ovaries begin to slow themselves down. And you can hear my little boy in the background. So from about 40 onwards, ovaries have a set number of eggs. By the time we have about a quarter left, their ovaries start to slow down, and then hormone signals begin to really fluctuate, particularly estrogen, and that's what gives us symptoms. And because we have estrogen receptors all over our body, that can be symptoms that are mood related. You can get anxiety, you can get insomnia, you can get skin problems, itching, you can get palpitations, shortness of breath, hot flushes everybody knows about. Periods often get closer together before they become longer apart. Joints can ache, can feel fatigue, suddenly where your fat's distributed changes, you can put on weight, just not feel like yourself at all, real foggy brain. Symptoms that essentially are a complete pain and get in the way of life. Often this starts with worsening symptoms just before your period. And for most women, these symptoms go on for up to 15 years. So this is a considerable length of time. And then after that, our long-term health is quite affected by these hormone changes. So that's why I'm passionate about helping women get through this, to empower them with knowledge so they understand what's happening to their bodies, and then help to talk to them about the treatments that are available and the evidence that is around about those. So a first appointment with me takes an hour. You get time to talk about how you feel and time to explore what the options are for you. It costs £200. I normally see people after 3 months. Follow-up is £130. After that, for the majority of women, I can hand care back to the GP. So you don't need to have ongoing cost. And I'll do everything I can to try and keep costs reasonable. So I would love to be able to help you or a friend. And oh my goodness, it's such a lovely setting at the barn. Beautiful natural field, light space, great coffee and food downstairs. I'm one part of the jigsaw puzzle of your life. So looking after yourself and putting great food in your body and doing all of that is so important too. That's why it's so lovely to be at a setting like the barn. So hopefully look forward to seeing you, meeting you in person, talking at a Wellness Wednesday. Thanks very much.